Let's get to work, il faut travailler. C'est le plus nécessaire pour moi de poser ma question traditionnelle. Qui est prêt? Parce que wait, I don't have to ask whether this room is ready. I know this room is ready. This is the room, yes, you are, because this is the room. This is the room that helped the Liberal Party gain over 300,000 new members in the last 6 months. This is the room. This is the room. Nope. This is real work. This is real work. This is the room that won our party a strong mandate at the most crucial time in our nation's history. 8.6 million votes. Who's counting? 8.6 million votes. The largest, the most votes in Canadian history. The largest. Yeah. The largest vote share for the Liberal Party in nearly half a century. The largest women's caucus in our history. The largest. Hey. Hey, CC. And if it's the largest women's caucus in the Liberal Party's history, it is the largest women's caucus in the nation's history, and we need to get it even bigger in the next election. Yeah. We have the largest BC caucus ever. Right. Notre plus grand caucus québécois des 45 dernières années. So, representation in every province, representation in the North, 169 member caucus that is the conscience of this party. You know what the issues are in your communities. You know what the priorities are of Canadians. You know the scale of responsibility that we have been given, and it is enormous. Our government has been elected to do nothing less than define a new economic and security relationship with the United States and build, and there's a lot of ands in what I'm about to say, and build the strongest economy that works for everyone. Canadians also want their life to become more affordable. They want their communities safer.
We also want you out, you bitch.
We will deliver these mandates with urgency and determination. We are going to get going from minute one. We are starting as we aim to go on. This is one of the most rapid returns of Parliament in Canadian history, and it will be one, and Steve will detail, one of the most busy returns to Parliament in Canadian history because of the moment. Demain, c'est le retour du Parlement. Le lendemain, Sa Majesté, le roi Charles III, va lire le discours de trône et ainsi présenter le plan de notre gouvernement, nos priorités, alors que le Canada font face à un moment charnière. A world that's more dangerous and divided, most so since the end of the Second World War. The biggest transformation of the global trading system since the fall of the Berlin Wall. The reality of the impact of our long-standing weak productivity that's making life less affordable for Canadians and is beginning to strain our government finances and starting to put at risk the social programs on which Canadians rely. These are the challenges we must face and turn into opportunities. Opportunities to give Canadians the Canada that they deserve. Opportunities to transform our economy to be the strongest in the G7. Opportunities to build new partnerships with reliable allies. opportunities, indeed duties to secure our sovereignty and make our communities safe. To get going, we're going to introduce several key pieces of legislation, and Steve later on will go into this in more detail. But it's about making life more affordable immediately for Canadians, legislating that middle class tax cut, legislating the cut in the GST for first-time homes.
Which we know that was a fake. More
Nous allons
bullshit.
travailler de près avec les provinces, les territoires, les communautés autochtones pour identifier et accélérer la réalisation de projets d'intérêt national. Des projets qui vont relier le Canada, renforcer nos liens avec le reste du monde et accélérer la croissance de notre économie pour des générations à venir. We'll introduce immediate legislation to fast-track these projects of national interest and to eliminate all federal barriers to free trade in Canada as our contribution to free trade on Canada Day. We'll work relentlessly to keep Canada safe as a sovereign nation and to keep Canadians safe in their communities.
Sure you
Nous
will.
protégerons la souveraineté canadienne en rebâtissant, réarmant et réinvestissant dans les forces armées canadiennes. Oui.
That's why you let
Beaucoup,
terrorists in,
beaucoup.
right?
Ce sera un grand changement, chérie.
That's why we have terrorists on our street.
Beaucoup de discussions, beaucoup d'actions en ce qui concerne les forces armées. Nous allons renforcer la sécurité de nos frontières en fournissant de nouveaux outils à nos agents frontaliers, nos forces policières et nos agents de renseignement. And we are going to legislate to toughen the criminal code for those who are threatening the safety of Canadians
I'm sure you
by
are.
making bail harder to get
Okay.
for those charged with stealing cars, with home invasion,
More lies.
with drug smuggling,
More
with
lies.
human trafficking.
More lies.
All right.
And human trafficking,
Et dans
aren't you on the
toutes
list?
nos actions, Monsieur le Ministre, nous serons guidés par une nouvelle discipline fiscale. Notre gouvernement va dépenser moins pour que les Canadiens puissent investir plus. Et on va se battre pour que les Canadiens obtiennent le meilleur code possible avec les États-Unis. Nous allons prendre le temps nécessaire, mais pas plus. En même temps, nous allons renforcer nos relations avec des partenaires fiables. Le Canada a ce dont le monde a besoin. Et nous défendons les valeurs que le monde respecte. We have what the world wants. We have the values the world respects. So, we are going to be very, very busy in the next few weeks. But we are going to be very, very busy in the next few months. We are going to be very, very busy in the next few years. We're going to have to do things previously thought impossible at speeds not seen in generations. And your commitment, your ideas, your energy will be essential, and our partnership will be vital. It's my solemn commitment to work with all of you to seize this moment for Canadians, to build big, to build bold, to build together, to build now. Let's get to work. Que la fête commence. Merci beaucoup.